Hey there, this is Mike here. We are actually in the process of buying a duplex in Bucks County, and the property is tenant occupied. And one of the sellers that we were talking to, not this one in particular, but another one was asking, can I sell my property if it is tenant occupied? What are my options? So figured I'd just make a quick video for all you landlords out there, maybe some landlords who accidentally became landlords. So it's a quick video about your options if you're looking to sell your property when it's tenant occupied. So here they are. So the first option to sell your tenant occupied property is to get it vacant and sell it that way. That makes sense because at that point you can then fix the property up when the tenants move out and then sell it for top dollar to someone who's planning on living in the property rather than trying to sell it to another investor or landlord. So in order to get the property vacant, what options do you have? One, you can wait for the lease to expire. So if that's a month-to-month lease, that's much easier to do because you can give the tenants notification that you don't plan on renewing the lease next month, depending on how long you have to give them in your area. But you can let them know that, and you can get the property vacant pretty quickly. If it's longer term lease, you obviously have to abide by the lease, so you can't get them out quite as quick. But you can offer them cash for keys, which is an option to get them to move to a different property where you pay them to end the lease early. So go over that paperwork that you need. You can reach out to me if you want to talk about that. But I would recommend talking to an attorney if you do plan on going that route. But yeah, you can pay them to move out. Basically, it's called cash for keys. And, negotiation there, whether you're paying for movers or paying their down payment on whatever their next move is as far as renting. Those are some options in order to get the property vacant. Otherwise, you're going to be selling the property occupied with a tenant, and that's going to look something like this. So selling a tenant-occupied property obviously is going to have a smaller number of potential buyers because it's a niche and because it's an investment. People who are looking to move into a property are most likely not going to be interested in purchasing your property. Traditionally, when selling a 3 or 4 bedroom vacant house, it's a lot easier to find a huge pool of buyers because it could be a rental potentially, so some investors may be looking at it, but you also get everyone who's looking to move into a house. So the pool of buyers is significantly bigger with a vacant property. But when you're dealing with tenant-occupied property, you're going to be looking to sell to a landlord. And with that smaller pool of buyers, a lot of sellers are sometimes not interested in the offers that they're getting because a lot of landlords obviously are in it to make some money, right? So what are they looking to pay? Rent, usually they want rent to be about 1% of the purchase price. So that's where most landlords are coming in. Is in a traditional sense when we're buying cash or with conventional financing, that's obviously the route that we like to go as well. It makes sense, and that's what works. But we also are more creative than that. And specifically in the property that we're buying right now, the duplex in Bucks County, so what we're doing is we're buying it on terms, and the landlord's continuing to get his cash flow. He's getting paid every month. He got a purchase price above 1% rule. So he's very happy with the purchase price, and he got some money up front. So it's a happy landlord. We're happy buyers. It works for us. For us, when buying like that, cash flow is very important. So we worked with the seller, and we were able to come up with a number that makes sense for both of us. And so we were able to move forward. So if that's something that you're interested in when selling your tenant-occupied property, then feel free to reach out to me at 267-984-4765 or visit me at MikeBuysHousesPA.com. You can read up on everything and fill out the forms there, and we'll be reaching out to you. We'll be happy to help. So we look forward to helping you. Have a good one.